Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86. Here you will find everything from your favorite characters from anime, series or movies, such as figures, statues, trading cards, and other limited special edition items. I will show you everything that is included. For example, we will discuss the design of the box, how it's packaged, the design of the figure, the articulation points, the accessories that are included, and we will see our favorite characters in special scenes. And you never know, you might see other characters make special guest appearances, so you can decide whether it's worth getting or not. Subscribe and join me on new weekly adventures. Now let's start the show. Let's go. Welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86, and today from Yu-Gi-Oh! I present to you the Dark Magician Girl. This is a statue done by 4 figures. This is the Vibrant edition. They had another one called the Pastel edition, but I chose the Vibrant one. Looking at the back of the box, you have a side view of the Dark Magician Girl. The text there gives you some background of the Dark Magician Girl. Then at the bottom, it kind of shows you all the other statues that first 4 figures has done so far. And I like how they did the whole background to kind of make the Dark Magician Girl as she's being summoned. The statue is packaged in one giant blister pack, and by the looks of it, assembly is not required. It doesn't feel that heavy either. The statue comes with this little pamphlet here that basically shows you all the different versions that came with it. So the first 2 are basically the standard edition, which was the standard pastel, and the vibrant one. So these are basically the basic ones. Then you had the mid level, which were the statues that actually came with the LED functions, and then it also came with the limited edition numbering and authentication card. Then you had the high level one, which is the definitive version, and this one had basically everything, but in this one it included curvable. The base is also way different than the other 2 versions. I wasn't even aware of that, which I think if I would have known, I would have either gone for the definitive one or the exclusive one. It would have been one of those. But since I didn't know, I just went with the standard one. So I'm a little bummed out, but oh well. Until next time. This is the 360 of the Dark Magician Girl. For her expression, they gave her a very friendly one. She looks really happy. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. She's got some good details in the hair. I really like how the light is reflecting against the paint job. This Vibrant edition is doing exactly what I was expecting. The colors are really good at reflecting that light. It really brings out those vibrant colors. Hopefully you can see the good details that the Dark Magician Girl has. That was done by first 4 figures. Overall, the statue has some really good details of the Dark Magician Girl. You can see the patterns from the outfit that she's wearing, as well as the markings in the magical circle that she's flying out of. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. I really like the red orbs that are all around her outfit. I think it adds more uniqueness to this particular statue. I know that there are other statues that are depicting the Dark Magician Girl, but out of all the ones that I've seen so far, to me this one was the best one. As far as quality goes, I did see a couple scuff marks. I'm not sure if the camera will capture it, but she does have some scuff marks at the top of the base and also on the bottom of the cape. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Titan del 86. She does have some very good details. Even though the design is very simple, I do like the coloring that they did, as well as how they depict her, which is supposed to be representative of one of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Now let's check out all the details the first 4 figures included in this figure. So here's a close-up of the base. Here you can see how they painted the heart as well as the stars. You can see that the base has a couple of dents in there. I'm not sure if that's on purpose. Here's a close-up of the orbs. Here's a close-up of the scuff mark I mentioned to you earlier. Here's a close-up of the dark magical ring. It would have really been good to have the light-up version just to see this thing shine. I have a feeling it wouldn't have disappointed us. Here's the back view of the magical orbs. And then you also get another back view of the magical circle. And this is how the statue is attached, using the two magical orbs for both sides of the legs, and that's what holds the Dark Magician girl. Now moving on to her feet, here's the details. Here's the boots, and here you can see that orb, so it can shine. That's something that I really like about the statue. You can really see that paint job as well. Same thing for the other orb. I really like that they did that with the orb versus just painting it. It gives it some more vibrant detail there. But now you can kind of see how they did the color between one surface to the other. Now going up to her legs. Here's a close-up of the magical wand. Backside view of the legs. So don't be a perv since you can see her paintings. You can see how the wand comes in between her legs. If you like what you see, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. It's a close-up of her arms. It's a close-up of her outfit. And then you can see her chest. Here's a close-up of the other hand. And here's the main detail where you can see the face expression as well as the details that they put in there. She also got the choker bracelet there with the little stone there. You can really see how well it captures the light as well. Same thing for the orb that is in her chest. And then you can really see the details that they put on her face as well as her hair. Her eyes are kind of glossy, as you can see here. Overall, I'm really liking the statue. The details are very good. This statue did not disappoint. Here's a close-up of the magical hat. It's a close-up of the hair. And here's the cape. The cape comes in two different sections that are attached on her lower back and upper back. And then again, it gets reattached at the end. Follow me on IG at Titan del 86. She's got some really good details, even though it's a simple figure, but it's still a very good one. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Here's a close-up of her hand. Hopefully the camera can capture that for you. You can see that she's got her nails painted and they're pink. I can't say I'm a fan of how they did her fingers. You can kind of see they got a little sloppy there, but that's just minimal. It doesn't distract or overtake from the overall picture that the statue is conveying. Which is the same thing in the detail. If you look at her other hand, you can see how she's got her hand holding the wand. And then again, you can see how they sculpted her hand with her nails painted. Overall, I'm really liking how the statue came out. What first four figures did with the statue, they really captured the image of the Dark Magician girl. They capture her as she's being summoned from the Dark Magical Circle, and they gave her some really good details, and the coloring is just amazing. I really like how they did the paint job. It does have some minor imperfections, but they do not distract you from the overall concept of the statue. I really like how everything came together, and it kind of relates to how Yu-Gi-Oh! Separates itself from like Digimon and Pokemon, where it has a more adult tone, more darker tone sometimes. So you kind of know this is for a little bit more mature audience. And I know in America they kind of adopted it down and they did a lot of editing to make it more kid friendly. But seeing how the statue captures the Dark Magician girl as she was intended from the original animation creation. Out of all the variants that the statue comes in, let me know which one would be the one that you would get, or the one that you actually went and got, and also let me know why. But one key thing here is, would you pick the pastel color version or would you pick the vibrant color like I did? Let me know in the comments. Overall, I am happy with the statue. Like I mentioned earlier, I am a little bit bummed out that there were other variants other than this basic pastel and vibrant editions. For what it is, the statue captures what the Dark Magician girl really represents in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm happy to have this one as part of my collection. And if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan and you really like the Dark Magician Girl, this one is really a must-have for your collection. Even though it does have some minor flaws, the overall picture basically negates all that. Here's a close-up of some of the Dark Magician Girls that I have in my collection. Obviously, as you see, they're basically the censored versions. This one to me is the one that resembles the statue more, but I think there's another one which is kind of what the whole premise of the statue is based off of. I just don't have it. For those of you that watched the other video, I do have the Red Dark Magician. Technically what happened, just to give you some little background of what goes on behind the scenes, is that I had pre-ordered this Dark Magician Girl, and to accessorize so she's not just the only Yu-Gi-Oh magician. That's kind of what inspired me to get the Red Dark Magician to kind of help complement the statue. I do have my eyes on getting the regular Dark Magician, but I just haven't seen one that really captures the essence that I'm looking for. If I don't end up getting a regular Dark Magician, I would either get a Dark Paladin or a Dark Magician of Chaos. So be on the lookout for another magician from Yu-Gi-Oh much later on this channel, just to help complement this Dark Magician Girl and the Red Dark Magician. If you didn't watch the Red Dark Magician video, I suggest you go check it out. It was a really good figure. This is all I have for you today. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. And I'll see you next week with a brand new one. Thank you and bye.